Hello, welcome to my first and last video where I'll do a playthrough of this game right here, Pokemon Puzzle League. For those of you who don't know, it's a Nintendo 64 game, which is a Pokemon skin on the game Tetris Attack, which itself is a Tetris or Nintendo skin on this game called Paneled Upon, which you could actually play on the Switch Online if you have that. It's an SNES game. But yeah, I'll be playing Pokemon Puzzle League, so let's get started on that. Alright. And before you get any funny ideas, this is 100% not an emulator. So obviously, oh, ignore the mouse. Don't tell, don't report my video to John Game Freak. But yeah, I'll be playing very hard, which I think that's the hardest one that I could do while retrying the least. I could do super hard, but that's like 50 retries. Maybe on another video. So yeah, it's about 18 stages, I think. And the Pokemon you choose doesn't really matter. It just changes sound effects and like noises. But yeah, I'll try and explain the game as I go. So basically your objective is to kind of have your opponent's board hit the top. And the way you do that is by making junk blocks, which you'll kind of do if you make a match of 4 or more. So if you see on the right hand side, it kind of created a junk block. And then they take a while to disappear, so you can like make a combo like I did right there, and that'll also create a junk block. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Easy to play, hard to master, I guess. But enough chit-chatting, and I'll try and see what I could do here. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, one thing that'll be frustrating is when you're like too slow, like you're trying to do something but your fingers just aren't fast enough. You'll experience that a lot here. Like right there, try to move it, but it's alright. Oops. Alright, do that. And you could also make the board go up manually, like that. Which is helpful if like you're running out of blocks to use. Yeah, this is a game I played a lot as a kid, so it's kind of hard to imagine too that I would play like the difficult, the most difficult, highest difficulty as a kid, because I was a very dumb kid and a very dumb adult, as you saw me or heard me stumble through that sentence. I could hardly talk and play, so. But yeah, the people that you play are basically the gym leaders and the Elite Four and a couple of characters from the cartoon. That shit. So you'll see eventually. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned that. To kind of destroy the junk blocks, you have to make a match where the blocks are touching it, like this. Um, yeah, I think eventually most of the game just becomes you destroying blocks and then trying to match them from the blocks that are about to fall, and make combos that way. You'll probably see that as I progress through these levels. Alright, do that. Yeah, another thing about this game is that, like, my eyesight is basically just, like, this section, if you can see my mouse, like, this section of the screen. So, like, I'm literally never looking at the opponent, uh, which, you know, when you hear their Pokemon going crazy, then you know there's, like, a giant block coming through. But, not experiencing that yet, which is good. Alright, Lieutenant Surge. I sounded weird that there was, like, a soldier in the cartoon, like, where you have Pokemon. Like, do they use guns, or they just have, like, Pikachu electrocuting people? it's, uh, it's kind of weird to think about. That was easy. Yeah, maybe I should have picked super hard. But I didn't want to make a video where the majority of it was just me failing and retrying. It's easy right now, but it'll pick up in difficulty as we go along. And I'm aiming to do this without using any continues, but I'm pretty sure I'll use at least one. Ah, shit. Accidentally had a combo going in. I guess it didn't matter. But yeah, I would for sure recommend this game. Just, it's a very fun puzzle game. You could totally not use an emulator like I am, or like I said, if you have a Switch, you could play the panel the pawn, or however you pronounce that. Oh fuck. There's a slight difference in panel the pawn and Puzzle League, though. It's I'm not sure how to describe it. Like, you kind of have to feel it as you play. Like the physics are a little different. Like I think the blocks fall a little faster in Panel the Pawn. Like I think this game is definitely more forgiving in that aspect. Also, when you touch the top in this game, you kind of have like a little buffer time where you could kind of not die immediately, basically. And in Panel the Pawn, like once it touches the top, you're essentially dead. Like, let's see if I do it here. Yeah, see, there's like that little time where I was still able to make a match and it'll like pause it. But in Panel the Pawn, like you're pretty much dead if that happens. Oh shit. I did it. I thought me showing the hitting the top was gonna make me lose. I somehow wormed my way out of that one. Now we have Sabrina. All I remember about the cartoon, uh, like Sabrina like turned people into dolls or something. It was like a very weird episode. Honestly, I think like wasn't there an episode where there's like giant Pokemon? There's like a giant Tentacruel. It's like kind of like a kaiju, like Godzilla giant monster fight. It's I don't know. Very weird episodes that are nothing like the game. Of course, you have that infamous seizure-inducing one.
Congratulations.
Like Blaine, like didn't he have like a wig or something in the cartoon? I'm trying to hide his baldness. No. Oh, just fucking up left and right here.
I'm gonna win. Way to go.
Yeah, so there's kind of like audio cues to know how you're doing it. One is like you could hear the opponent and your Pokemon. Like it'll kind of change as you're making combos. And then also the music, like right now, it kind of like it speeds up when someone's like near the top. So you can kind of know when, like even without looking at the screen. Like I knew he was losing just based on the music. And then, there's also like a visual cue, like where the blocks kind of get like squished if you're nearing the top. So that's when you know you need to do something quick. Yeah, I never liked Tracy in the cartoons. Like something about something about him as a kid. Like I just hated him. I don't know why. I just remember he just like always wanted to sketch. Like I don't know if you ever like fought like using his Pokemon or whatever. Oh shit. Watch him win too. Just from hearing me shit on him. Another, you'll probably see it later, but one like mistake is to have kind of clear your board a lot as they drop like their junk blocks, so then like you lose because you can't really make a match. So like you kind of have to be aware of that. But you can kind of do with the audio cues, like I said. Because if you just hear their Pokemon fucking having a ball, you know you should prepare a match. Oops. It is the first match where I didn't win in like under a minute. So they'll just take longer from here on out. Alright. Get out Tracy, Team Rocket. Of course, gotta have Team Rocket. Yeah, so like this, like right here, is kind of what towards the harder levels. That's just what it becomes. We're just like tearing down blocks and then matching them as they fall. Yeah, see, like I could hear him going crazy, so I had this match ready. Just because like if I kind of did all these matches and then didn't have enough to like for like a like if the height wasn't 3 and I didn't have a match, then you're kind of fucked at that point. Starting to get harder for sure. Watch this cheap one. Yeah, they're like there's kind of cheap combos that you could get away with. Which is like another oh shit. Another difference from paneled upon, like the kind of like cheap combos that you can get away with is there's one in paneled upon that you can't really do here, and there's one that you could do here where like right here. Oh, I did it too late. But like if I did it in time, it would have like stacked them, so that was like 3. The timing, I mean I fucked it up here, but the timing is easier here, and paneled upon it's a lot harder. We have the mob boss himself. Yeah, so like after him, we go on to the Elite Four, or elite, kind of Elite Four. I think. Well, I guess I'll mention it when I get there. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's nothing worse in this game than like thinking you had a combo and then not happening. Because like right now it's not a big deal, but like if your board is like all the way like up there, like and something goes wrong, you kind of get lost and just don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, like see here, like I could have been screwed if his like blocks were high enough. Like there was nothing I could have done.
Congratulations, you've won the Earth back.
Yeah, so like Richie, I think he's like from the cartoon only. Like I don't think he was an Elite Four in the game. Actually, my first game was actually Gen 2, so I don't remember too much from the red and blue. Alright. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's another like thing that's kind of annoying. Like you're moving blocks to try and get a combo, but you accidentally make a match. It kind of just fucks with your flow. Alright, looks like... Just took a glance. Looks like I have the lead. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't sound good. Oh shit. Okay. Oof. Alright. Thought I was done there. Yeah, so you start to see, like, from here on out, like, this is gonna be most of the game. Shit. Oh. I don't like the sound of that, guys. Alright, cheap one. Yes. Ooh. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, see, if this was like... Oh, I won. If this was paneled upon, I would have, like, already lost. Because you have, like, a very short amount of time where... Like, when the blocks are squished, that you could, make a match. And, now it's waifu, Lorelei, or Lorelei. Not sure how you pronounce it. But, she ticks all the boxes, let's just say. Oh, whoops. Oh no, my controller. My totally not PS3 controller from my totally not emulator. I don't know, it was like bugging out. Alright. Ooh. No! Why did it go all the way up? Oh, is it like low on battery maybe? Yeah, if I lose it's totally my controller, not me. Oh, whoops. I don't think I explained those like Poke blocks, but like if you see like those junk blocks that are like gray, like on the Lorelei has it right now. Like it'll kind of stop how much of the blocks you clear, so it'll only clear the gray one. So it'll only do that row. I think normally the how many rows it'll clear depends on the match that you used. So like a match of 3 would clear less than if you did a match of 5. I just don't know the exact numbers. Yeah, I think my controller's low on battery. Oh shit. This isn't looking good. Oops. Yeah, like I know Bruno and Lorelei are in the games, right? Like I'm pretty sure they're the elite. They're in the Elite Four in the games. Richie is the only one that I'm like 99% sure was cartoon only. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, just accidentally making matches here and there. like there too.
Control your inner nature. You've had it. Control your inner nature.
Yeah, that's another cheap combo.
I'm gonna win.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna win.
Control your inner nature. You've had it.
I'm gonna win.
Control your inner nature.
Yeah, so after Bruno, there's two more, and then will be super hard. So far with no continues, but that might change like really soon.
Control your inner nature.
Oh shit.
Control your inner nature.
Okay.
Control your inner nature. Control your inner nature.
Yeah, there's times where like the game will just go on for like 8 minutes, and it's just like your heart's racing for those 8 minutes. But yeah. All right. So you fight the champion, which is Gary, with his I don't know if you noticed, but his Pokemon are all evolved from the compared to the first time you fought him. And then he isn't the last guy in super hard or very hard, I mean. And you kind of have to win like 2 in a row, which I'll show you if we get there, or once we get there.
I'm gonna win.
Nope.
Show me what you got. I'm gonna win.
Ooh, that was fortunate. Fortunate and totally planned.
I'm gonna win. Show me what you got. I'm gonna win. Show me what you got.
Yeah, as a kid, I basically
Show me what you got.
not on this difficulty, but the one above this one, I would retry like 500 times at this stage. Especially because, like I said, you need to win twice, so if you lose in the stage after this one, then you have to beat him again, which is totally fun. Ooh, I think he might be done.
Show me what you got.
Or not. It's alright.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, the kind of downside of having the enemy, or not downside, but like as they're clearing blocks, I have more of an opportunity to make combos just by clearing blocks, kind of like how I've been doing,
I'm gonna win.
which can sometimes means they'll just like instantly turn the game around.
I'm gonna win. Show me what you
But
got.
hopefully that won't happen here.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I'm gonna
Oh,
win.
I thought that was his for a moment. My own music scared me.
My Pokemon rules.
Alright.
Congratulations.
So, normally if you play hard, it kind of ends in this next cutscene, but like, it'll end there. But in very hard, you see that light, and then you'll see the last boss.
Champion. I am the puzzle master. I doubt you have what it takes to defeat me. It
It is my destiny to crush all who oppose me.
An audio glitch. But yeah, this is basically final boss. If you lose here, you have to fight Gary again, which hopefully I won't.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to win.
Oh, fuck. Oh, let's set up again.
Fool.
I always liked his
I'm going to
the
win.
song in this stage.
Fool.
Way to go.
This smooth as bass.
I'm going to win.
I'm gonna win.
Fool. Fool.
Okay.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to win.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
Oh no. Oh. No, 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 no.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to
I'm
win.
gonna win.
Yeah, I know I'm pretty quiet right now, but I'm just getting oh shit.
I'm gonna win.
I'm
I could
going
only
to
do so
win.
many things at once. My brain has a processing power of a Windows 95 computer, so can't do a lot of multitasking. Alright, that's another thing, when the blocks are like split like that,
I'm going to
sometimes you can look at the top and there's just like an obvious match.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to win.
I'm gonna win. Way to go.
I'm going to win.
Oof. Alright. I didn't know that was gonna work. I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of like reordered
I'm gonna win.
it, like while it was falling. Yeah, I actually beat it without losing. Usually I'll lose like once or twice in this difficulty. Oh, I skipped it. Oops.
Congratulations. You've won.
The voice actor sounds weird for me too. But yeah, that's and then you get the credit scene with the music with Pokemon effects. But yeah, fun game. I would highly recommend it. I kind of selfishly, I kind of want like a re-release of. It doesn't have to be Pokemon Puzzle League, but just like the whole Panel the Pawn game. Like selfishly, I want that, but if you kind of think about it, like what else can they add to it to justify like full game price? Like the only other new thing you could add, I guess, is online. And this one actually, I'll probably show a little bit of it as I once the credit is over. But this actually has, like, it has this mode. It kind of has like a one-player mode where you'll clear until a certain, there's like a line that you kind of have to pass. There's also like a puzzle one where you have like a limited amount of moves and you have to clear the board. And then yeah, this is just to get the super hard mode, which I already got. But yeah, there's a marathon, which is just endless game. Time zone, which self-explanatory. Spa service, which is like I'll kind of show it. Show a quick version.
Prepare to battle.
But it's basically one player, and you kind of have like a Jigglypuff, like, or you don't see him right now, but
Way to go.
yeah, he's right there. And like, as you make combos, he'll kind of like stop the board, like when now it's stopped.
Let's go.
And then yeah, once you stop making combos, he'll or she will stop. I don't know what. I don't want to assume it's gender. But yeah, like you see the line here. That's kind of where you have to make everything just go below that. This mode is alright. Like I kind of like the versus one better. Just because like, you know, that gets boring after a while, especially because there's like a ton of these stages. Let me.
Show us what you got.
Yeah, so like each like background I guess is like 4 of them, I think. Oh, whoops. There goes my controller acting up again.
Way to go.
Yeah, like this gets boring after a while, and like it's not until like much later where like the speed, like this scrolling speed starts becoming like really fast. And then there's also like if there's also like a 3D mode, which in this totally not an emulator. It's the graphics are kind of wonky, which I'll show. Oh, what's wrong with my cartridge, guys? Oh no. This is very weird. It's never happened to me before.
Way to go.
But yeah, like in that spa mode, eventually you start doing like 3D, and then like the speed is faster. So I think it's all right. It's probably just because I'm like I've pretty not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at this game. I think it's like boring for a while, and it's not until like much later where it'll pick up. But yeah, and enough of this vomit-inducing glitches. Yeah, then this is the puzzle. So like right here, you have like one move. Starts off super easy. And there's a ton of these too. Like, I remember as a kid, I think there's like 3 sets, maybe more. And I don't remember if it goes to 3D. I don't think I ever got that far as a kid. But they start getting more and more difficult. Especially because here's like 1 or 2 moves, but once you start having like 8 moves, then it's kind of like a branch of decisions that you can make, and you kind of have to see how it affects the board. And then each set has like a different background too. So here it's like Richie. I know you get to Lorelei eventually, or Lorelei, which is the only background you need to really like. As a kid, I like why would you want to progress after that, you know? And change to a different background. But yeah, that's whoops. Yeah, see, so there's 30, and I don't know how many classes there are. I think it's 3, because I remember going up to 3. Um, but yeah, maybe that'll be another one I'll do. I actually did better than I thought on very hard. Might do super hard next, but that one's I don't know. It's kind of more of the same, and you'll probably see me retrying a lot more. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. Up in the air at this point. It might be a one-off. But yeah, that was Pokemon Puzzle League. I recommend it. You could play it on not an emulator, or you could play Panel de Pon on the Switch Online, or also not on an emulator. Yeah, so